Owing to the somewhat daunting number of bobbles in this project, I have simplified the bobbles a little bit. Still, it should still make them sit nicely, but they're not truly balanced bobbles. So I knit the bobble stitch and make my increase a knit, yarn over, knit, yarn over, knit on the front layer. And then, because I'm better with my right hand than my left, I use my right hand to operate the yarn and purl these stitches back onto the left hand needle. So try and make sure you go cleanly into the stitch. Then pass the stitch to the left hand needle. So I've purled all 5 of them. Now I'm going to purl them again. And then one more time in the opposite direction. There we go. Now we're ready for the decrease. So on the front side bobble, I get the stitches up on the tapers of the needle, which gives me space to get the second needle tip in there, and pass them across to the right hand needle. So the first 3, I change their sequence. Then I knit the last 2 together and pass the first 3 over. If you can get them up on the taper without losing that single stitch, then pass those 3 over. Alternatively, lift them one at a time over that single stitch. And if you keep some pull on the yarn, it helps to stop it sliding off the tip of the needle. So that's the front bobble done. So the back one is a purl, yarn over, purl, yarn over, purl. I'm going to knit those stitches back again. I'm never quite sure whether you should call that knitting or purling, but as long as you're getting the result that you want. I want the public face of this bobble to be reverse stocking stitch. Now I can knit them. Then one more time from right to left. There we go. Now I want to change the sequence of these stitches. I've brought my yarn forward and I'm going to slip them one at a time, knitwise, onto my right hand needle. Then I'm going to turn them around. So again, getting onto the tapers of that needle and using fine lace tips really helps. Now, if you split the plies as you do that, you can clean them up as you slip them to your right hand needle again, purlwise this time, so without turning them again. Then purl the last 2 together. And lift these 3. Probably easiest to do this one at a time. Oh, I got hold of 2 there, so I'll take 2 over the top and 1 remaining. So I've passed all 3 over the top, and I've made my bulgy bobble on the far side. And now I can just go back to knitting to the next bobble position.